Hello students, welcome to today's English class. Today we are going to start our next lesson, lesson number 7 of Unit 2 books, Annotated Bibliography of Children's Books. This lesson is a list of children's books on page number 44 and 45 of your English reader. Here you have been given a list of some in children's book with their explanation. Before starting the lesson, we have been left with one exercise on page number 43. So let's do it first. B10 on page number 45. Benny's friend decides to become a member of a public library to satisfy her passion of reading books. Given below are the steps of joining the library, selecting a book, and getting it issued. Arrange them in the correct order by writing the numbers in the boxes provided. Benny's friend decides to become a member of a public library. Here in the picture, the girl is Benny's friend and she is also very fond of reading books, and she also does not have many books of her own, so she wants to become a member of public library to satisfy her passion of reading. वो डिसाइड करती है कि वो एक पब्लिक लाइब्रेरी की मेंबर बन जाएगी और वहाँ से बुक्स इशू करा लिया करेगी. ये कुछ स्टेप्स हैं कि कैसे एक पब्लिक लाइब्रेरी का मेंबर बन सकते हैं और बुक्स इशू करवा सकते हैं. आई हैव रिटन द नंबर्स फॉर यू 37581624. नाउ लेट्स रीड देम वन बाय वन. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू सिक्योर membership form. To become a member of a library, first of all we need to get a form and fill it. Next is fill detail. एक member पहले लेना पड़ेगा, एक लाइब्रेरी का एक membership form लेना होगा, फिर उसको fill करके. then number 3 submit form and membership fee. तो एक fix membership fee भी होती है जो आपको पे करनी होती है, तो फॉर्म फिल करके सबमिट करा देना है और मेंबरशिप फ़ी डिपॉजिट करानी है. देन आफ्टर दैट यू विल गेट ए लाइब्रेरी कार्ड. तो कलेक्ट लाइब्रेरी कार्ड फ्रॉम द लाइब्रेरी, एंड देन व्हेन यू वांट टू get a book issued from the library, you first have to refer to the catalog. तो नंबर 5 पे एक वहाँ कैटलॉग होता है जिसमें सारी बुक्स की डिटेल्स होती है, कौन सी बुक है, कहाँ पर है. तो यू फर्स्ट रिफ़र टू दैट कैटलॉग, एंड देन नंबर 6 सेलेक्ट द बुक विच यू वांट टू रीड, एंड आफ्टर सेलेक्टिंग द बुक नंबर 7 हैंड ओवर बुक एंड लाइब्रेरी कार्ड टू लाइब्रेरियन. तो बुक जो सेलेक्ट की है वो, और साथ में आपका लाइब्रेरी कार्ड जो आपको इशू हुआ है, दैट इज़ given to the librarian. And then number 8 get due return date stamped in the book. फिर आपको एक ड्यू डेट मिल जाती है कि कितने दिन तक आप अपनी बुक को रख कर पढ़ सकते हैं और कौन सी डेट को आपको वापस करनी है. तो दिस इज़ हाउ यू become a member of a public library. Now let's move to the lesson number 7, Annotated Bibliography of Children's Books. Here are 2 pages of Annotated Bibliography of Children's Books. Read it carefully. So the very first book in the list is Bibliography, means the list of books, and annotated means some explanation of the book is given. The very first book is The Jungle Book. You all know it is a book written by Rudyard Kipling, and most of you might have read this book or seen the serial on TV. So in this book, Mowgli lives in the jungle. A small boy whose name is Mowgli, and he lives in the jungle and spends his days climbing trees, eating honey and swimming in forest pools. He lives in jungle, he spends his days by climbing on trees and eating honey and swimming in the pool. But not everyone wants him in the jungle. Like all the other animals in the jungle do not like. Some of them do not like him. Can Mowgli overcome the ferocious tiger Sher Khan? कि क्या ferocious tiger, ferocious means furious, fearful, टाइगर शेर खान को वो ओवरकम कर पाता है, हरा सकता है उसको. सो दिस इज़ द स्टोरी. टू रीड about the story of this small boy Mowgli and the animals in the jungle, you can read in this book. This book has 128 pages and the cost of this book is ₹80. Next is The Fried Frog. The Fried Frog is written by Sampurna Chatterjee. It is a book of funny poems. There are funny, foodie, feisty poems in this book which you would love to read, and these poems are funny and they will also make you laugh. Have you ever heard of fabulous beasts that are garbage trucks? Have you ever met a person called Shampoo who talks in frothy bubbles? Have you ever ridden a word balloon? So this is a book filled with all kinds of strangeness and hilariousness. So it is a book with strange poems. Strange चीज़ें हैं उन poems में. Like a man whose name is Shampoo and a word balloon and different strange poems are there in this book of poems. Very funny poems are there, and this book is also cost ₹90 and it has 112 pages. Next book is Amazing India, written by Anita Vacharajani. A state by state guide illustrated by Amit Vacharajani. So this book is about our India, our amazing, incredible India. Did you know that 22 of the 29 states in India have their own language? You all know that India is full of diversity. With every state the language changes, the clothes change, the food change, still we are one. So we have 22 languages in India, and all of them their own different magnificently unique culture and arts and craft. और हर स्टेट की अलग कल्चर है, अलग आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट है. So our India is amazing. A fabulously illustrated book takes you through all the different states and union territories in all their different regions, treating you to the rich kaleidoscope that is India. तो ये जो हमारा कलरफुल इंडिया है, full of different colors, different states, different people. With every state the language changes, and so it is, our India is called Amazing India. So to know about the culture and craft and everything about different states, you can read in this book. This book has colorful pages. There are 72 colored pages and the book costs ₹230. Next is It's All Relative, a book of Disney series Wizards of Waverly Place. It's an interesting story of a brother and sister. When Alex Russo discovers that her dad has already taught her brother Justin how to fly the family's magic carpet, she insists on getting her own flying lessons. And the problem is, her father doesn't want his little girl to fly. So Justin secretly teaches her to take to the skies. But when dad finds out, will Alex be grounded? So in this, Alex Russo जो एक गर्ल है, a small girl, और उनके घर में एक फैमिली मैजिक कारपेट है, एंड द फादर टीचेस जस्टिन, जो ब्रदर है उसको तो सिखा देते हैं कि हाउ टू फ्लाई दिस मैजिक कारपेट, बट ही डज नॉट वांट हिज डॉटर टू फ्लाई, बट हर ब्रदर सीक्रेटली चुपके से, जो ब्रदर जस्टिन है वो अपनी सिस्टर को सिखा देता है कि कैसे उसको वो ले जाता है, उसको मैजिक कारपेट पे उड़ाता है. बट व्हेन डैड फाइंड्स आउट, लेकिन जब डैड को पता लगता है तब क्या होता है, तो आपको तो ये बुक पढ़ने के बाद ही पता लगेगा. तो यू कैन रीड दिस बुक एंड this book has 128 pages and the cost of the book is rupees 100. Next is Get Organized Without Losing It. This is a book all about organizing your study table. Is your desk at school a disaster? Do you spend tons of time looking for things you need for homework? If you do, this book is for you. कि आपका जो टेबल है, जो स्टडी की बुक्स जहाँ रखते हो, वो आपका डेस्क है, इज़ दैट ऑल अ डिज़ास्टर? मीन्स क्या वो हमेशा बिखरा रहता है और आपको चीज़ें ढूंढने में टाइम लगता है? तो दिस बुक कैन गिव यू सम tricks to manage your study table. It is a book packed with useful tips, memory tricks and useful tools to make life much easier. So this is a book which can tell you some tips and tricks to organize your books and the study table. Next is Fractions and Decimals. A 5-minute daily practice can make you good in maths. This book is for maths lovers. It's a great book which adopts an easy to understand approach for learning maths. The tests and solutions included with help you practice, reinforce your learning and build confidence. There are some easy exercises and easy worksheets in this book which can improve your learning of maths. There are tests and along with the solutions, and if you practice you can reinforce your learning, you can build confidence by learning maths with this, by practicing the exercises given in this book. So it is a good book for learning maths, and there are 64 pages. It is written by Zil Safro, and the cost of this book is rupees 100. Now on the next page, on the basis of the book reviews you have read, write the titles of the books that you would read for the following. Now on the basis of all the description of these books, now you have to write the answers of these 5 questions. Which book would you read to know about these? The very first is to learn about customs, festivals, and cultural events of Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. These are two states of India, and to know about the culture and festivals of these two states, which book would you refer? Yes, the answer is Amazing India. To solve simple exercises of maths, of arithmetic, which book would you read? Yes, the book is Fractions and Decimals. Next is to read the story of Mowgli. मोगली की स्टोरी पढ़ने के लिए कौन सी बुक पढ़ेंगे? यस, द जंगल बुक. To enjoy funny compositions in verse. Funny composition in verse. Verse means in the form of a poem. Funny compositions हैं, और वो कौन सी बुक है? The Fried Frog. And to read about a girl whose father does not want her to fly using the family's magic carpet. तो ये किसकी स्टोरी है? In which a father does not want his daughter to fly the family's magic carpet. वो नहीं चाहते कि फैमिली का मैजिक कारपेट उनकी डॉटर उड़ाए. तो कौन सी बुक पढ़ेंगे इसके लिए आप? इट्स ऑल रिलेटिव. सो read these 2 pages of lesson number 7. Learn about these books, and there are some new words also which have been used to give explanation of these books. So you have to underline and write those words in your notebook and learn them. That's all for today. Thanks and have a nice day.